Good morning. It is Friday, September 19th, 2025. Here I am in my office. We are working from home today. Can't show too much because it's personal information sometimes. There's my Minecraft. There's my awesome map. So it is just a couple days after my dentist appointment and my super high blood pressure reading. And my desire to make changes that'll actually last and be from a place of love and wanting to be better instead of punishment and needing to be better because you suck. It's hard, really hard. It's not anything I've done. So we're starting. So this is the area I come every morning. I come down here. We have our living room over there, or little family room, whatever it's called, in our sub level. And every morning before work and on the weekend, first thing I do is I come down here, get on some outside clothes and my boots, and I go upstairs and take Zane for a walk. So this is a habit I'm in. Been in it for months. I'm going to keep doing it. So from all my previous attempts at doing things, and the more I researched this week on what to do and how to do it so it can be successful, is that the thing that really stuck with me that seemed like it had a real good possibility of helping is habit stacking. The habits you already have, add something on it. And every morning I'm down here to walk Zane. So now this is my area to start my healthy day. And these are my weapons. So got my piece of paper with my numbers. Today is my first ever blood pressure reading with my little home blood pressure kit. See if I can open that. It was backwards. My little home blood pressure monitor, which doesn't have to be 100% accurate, but it's going to be consistent of itself. So if it's a little high, if it's a little low, it's going to stay at its consistency, just like my scale over there. Maybe that's not as accurate as a doctor's office, but it is consistent. If I gain a few pounds, it's going to say it. If I lose a few pounds, it's going to say it. If my blood pressure gets better or worse, it's going to say it. So first ever reading for home morning resting heart rate for blood pressure. My blood pressure was 150 over 96. My heart rate 85. Not good numbers. But it's day one. They shouldn't be good numbers. There's a reason why. Weight is 301.8 pounds. Very normal for me. I go between 290, 310, 290, 310, 290, 310. Been doing that for a decade or maybe 2 decades now. So 301.8 is about normal for me. So I have my scale. I have my yoga mat. I got a new extra wide one. I've enjoyed doing yoga in the past. I've never done it too consistently, but done it consistently for a little while. But I always had a normal size mat. I'm not a normal size guy. So anything you're doing when you're down there, my butt or my sides are like kind of touching both ends. If I lean a little bit, I'm on the floor. So I got an extra wide one. Extra wide yoga mat, scale, and I got my blood pressure monitor and my list of what I'm doing. So every morning, weigh myself. Every morning, blood pressure while resting. Every morning, exercise down here. The exercise will ramp up over time. I like exercise. I've loved exercise in my life. It's been a huge part of my life for most of my life until the last 10 years. So I'm not worried about the exercise or ramping it up or how much I'll do eventually. But this morning, just to start day one, just did a 2-minute wall sit, did 10 push-ups. I'm done for this morning. Seems like nothing. It is nothing. But that's where I'm at. I can do more, but I'm not going to kill myself. I'm not going to be extra sore tomorrow and not want to do it. And tomorrow, if I feel nothing, I can double that. I can do 2 wall sits or 2 minutes each. I can do 20 push-ups, see where I am. I'm going to ramp it up. I have a lot of options for exercise. Now it is getting towards the end of September, and end of September, the majority of the year around the Seattle area, more than fine, wonderful to do stuff outside. I know there's a history of it. Everyone thinks it just rains all the time. It really doesn't. When it does, it's a sprinkle for quite a while usually, and then it's plenty of dry time. But November, December, January is rainy. So I'm running out of time for outdoors to be where I can do a lot of things consistently. So I'm going to consistently get a routine inside. What I can do outside for the next couple of months, I'm going to do. But right now, small steps. I have a few goals. My goal in the morning, every morning, take some measurements, do some movement until I work up a little bit of a sweat. Not kill myself for the day yet. Eventually I will, probably. But right now, exercise my body, build up some strength, consistently take my numbers, walk Zane, go throughout my day. Pretty much every day. I'm sure there'll be plenty of days I skip. Pretty much every day I want to cook myself some food. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's breakfast, doesn't matter if it's dinner, but I eat fast food so much. I eat ready-to-go meals so much. I never, ever, hardly ever eat an actual homemade meal. So pretty much every day I want to make something. Last night I made some homemade chicken fingers. So just chicken tenders, a little batter, and put them in the oven, baked chicken, and had some scalloped potatoes. And it's not the healthiest meal that's ever existed. It's better than what I've been doing. And that's what I'm going to do. I can do better. A little better every day. I don't like that blood pressure number at all. I don't want to go on medication at all. If I can. If I have to do it, I'm going to do it. But I don't have to. I'm in a position right now where my body still reacts wonderfully when I do things that are healthy. I'm in a position where I can make these changes myself. And if I can consistently be kind to myself and do the things that'll bring me happiness long term, my body's going to respond right now. That's not always going to be the case, especially at the level that it's going to respond. And I want it to. I want to try this. So here I am, day one of this. In this 1 year of my life, and it's a nice round number, and it's a nice number right between 0 and 100, so it feels like it should be a big year anyways, but I kind of had a feeling this year was going to be a big year for me for a few different reasons. And I think this is one of them. I think this is a year where I get a little bit of a medical scare, and I'm in a position where I can still make a change. And here we are, less than a month into the year. So this is going to be a hell of a year, and I'm going to do my best to make it a good year. I want to do more things that I'll be happy I did tomorrow than I usually do. I've had to spend some time over this last 4 or 5 years really pulling back on all of my all the things that I have dedications to, all the things I give myself to that are outside of me, that don't help me. I've had to really pull that back, and that's been hard. But I didn't replace it with good things that help me. I replaced it with things that just feel good, because I didn't do a lot of things that feel good for most of my life. I did a lot of work. Did a lot of working, a lot of moving, a lot of raising a daughter, a lot of doing my best to, not well. Doing a lot of things that are just things that have to get done. So this last few years I pulled back and just let myself relax and feel relaxation and enjoy some things in life without guilt as much as I can. And it's probably gone too far. No, it has gone too far in that direction, and that's okay. I needed it so bad. But now it is time to get back to the middle ground. That pendulum always goes way too far one way, and to be able to adjust and stop in the middle in almost everything is pretty damn near impossible. So it went too far the other way, and I'm going to try to keep getting it closer to the middle. And yeah, I want to feel better. I want to look better. I want to be able to do more than 5 minutes of something without sweating. Yeah, I want this change. I want it to make myself feel better. And that's what we're going. So thank you for listening. Thank you for my daily therapy session, self-therapy session. And it's very, very, very good for me to verbalize these things. And as I'm thinking of the word, thinking, no, even though I've had that thought for the last 2 days, that's not accurate. What I really mean is, and then I can actually get it out there accurately, and I feel better. So thank you. Happy 2025. This is going to be a big year for me, and this is where we are today.